There's so many things that we've grown comfortable doing in our lifetimes that it often just becomes natural. Just everyday activities that we no longer even think or worry about at all. Hey everybody, it's Ed the Trainer, and we'll talk about that next on this week's Tips on Tuesday. For the better part of a year, we've been working a little bit with my youngest to get him to ride his bike without his training wheels. And while he's had spurts of progress here and there, there's also been several times that he's just asked us please to put back the training wheels on the bike, or he's just thrown the bike aside and said, I'll just ride my Razor scooter. The Razor scooter instead of the bike. You see, in my eyes, that Razor scooter is worse than these hoverboards out there today. It just doesn't have the exploding battery at all, right? But he figured out the scooter about a year ago. And in fact, he's so solid on that scooter that he rides it without any fear whatsoever. Probably to my dismay. This week, however, after a few simple words of encouragement and advice from his big brother, my little man has figured it out. But he had it in him the entire time, didn't he? I mean, it's really the same muscle group, coordination-wise, to ride that scooter as it is his big boy bike. And now that he's actually felt it, we can't stop him. He's practiced for hours and hours and hours, and he tells us all the time that he's trying to break his record for how fast he can get himself down the hill. And now, I think I might actually prefer the Razor scooter. Sometimes we just don't know how to do something until we do it. And then we'll only get good at doing it if we're willing to do it again and again and again. And who knows, if you're willing, maybe you can get great at doing it. So much so that you probably won't even need to think about it at all. Which is good, right? Because it was actually thinking about it too much that's kept you from doing it in the first place. Maybe this week, it's time to give up the need to have to know exactly how to do something before you do it. Wait a second, Ed. Did you say I should try something, even though I don't think that I'm fully prepared? I know it's a crazy idea, isn't it? But guess what? You're never going to be fully prepared. And the time will never, ever be perfect. So let's just accept the fact that whatever it is, you're going to make mistakes. No question. But if you keep at it, maybe after a few bumps and a few bruises, you'll be so good at whatever it is that you won't even need to think about it anymore. And maybe it'll be just like riding a bike. Thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me this week, everybody. I really, really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.